G'day taxpayers. It gives me no pleasure to say that the RBA is completely destroying the Australian economy. We've just had the GDP figures for the September quarter, 0.3% for the quarter, 0.8% year on year. Outside any recessions, that's the weakest we've ever seen. So if you look at it in per capita terms, another negative quarter. There was a contribution to GDP of 0.6% from the public sector. So without a little bit of government demand coming through, we would have had GDP at minus 0.3%. And of course, the public sector is not interest rate sensitive. The private sector is, and that's where all of the weakness is coming through. So an abysmal result, way below market expectations, even further below the pathetically weak forecast that the RBA had in place. And in a way, it's sort of validation that economics works, monetary policy works, that these really oppressive high interest rates that have been in place for well over a year now from the RBA are hurting. They are smashing the economy, and that the outlook is for not much improvement coming through. There's nothing really to suggest that the economy is better. There's a few little snippets that in October and maybe November, consumer sentiment was a bit up, but it's still negative. Retail sales were up a bit, but that's just bloody Black Friday sales coming through or something like this. But these national accounts at first blush are horribly weak. Now, just another couple of other things to note. Household consumption expenditure in the last two quarters negative. The GDP deflator, so another measure of inflation coming through, minus 1% in the last two quarters, so an annualised rate of minus 2%. Look, the RBA meet next week. They've just got to get their head out of their arse and start looking at the economy, get rid of that stupid forecast and trimmed meat inflation worry warts that they've got there, and just cut interest rates. You know, the economy desperately needs it, or else we're going to be having, another year of miserable growth if they don't start cutting interest rates. Well, last meeting